You know, if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail.
No, I'm not.
So I'm going to put that right
listen,
up.
Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of Ohio with any department?
Not currently.
You don't have anything else on you, do you?
111, 110.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎来到紧张时刻。2021年4月8日，俄亥俄州怀特豪市警方接报，报警人声称有一名男子穿着警察的反光背心在指挥交通，并且其驾驶着一辆配备红蓝警灯的福特维多利亚皇冠轿车。然而，该轿车的车身上并无任何警察标识。报警人怀疑此人冒充执法人员，怀特豪市警司立即赶往现场处置。警司首先和報警人快速了解下情況。
Yeah, in that cruiser that has red and blue lights on it.
That's why I called him. I said, you can't do that.
No.
I said, yeah, your car is not illegal speeding.
I need to go talk to him. Thanks. Hi there. There. So,
我们看到这位便是涉嫌假冒警察的男子凱西。
you're an actual Cleveland police officer?
No, I'm not with Cleveland PD. I work for Cleveland Watchmen. We're a security company that hires only off-duty police officers to do traffic control.
凱西此时提到的 Watchman 是克里夫蘭的一家安保公司，專門僱傭休班警員，提供人群控制、日常巡邏、交通指揮等私人服務。
Are you an off-duty police officer?
Yeah.
So who are you with?
Pickaway Sheriff's Office.
Pickaway.
Yeah.
All right.
此时凱西第一次向警司表示，自己目前正供職於俄亥俄州匹克威縣警局。
So
you're out of
they do
Ohio, and you're here working in Franklin County in Whitehall as an off-duty police officer.
No, I'm working as a security guard. So we do.
No, you're uniform marked as a police officer. You're working as a police officer right now with a car that has red and blue lights on it.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
I've got some paperwork I can give to you from.
Absolutely, and I'll need to get your information. I've been asked to come up here by my deputy chief and get that.
Okay.
Because yeah.
Problem house. I think there's a female.
我們看到，這便是凱西所駕駛的福特維多利亞皇冠，車身外側覆蓋着一層和警車類似的黑白色漆面，並且車頂配備有紅藍警燈。
Where's the car come from?
Cleveland Watchmen, the company that I work for. So they're owned by two. It's a not-for-profit agency owned by two Cleveland police officers.
凱西表示，他所任職的 Watchman 是一家由克里夫蘭警察開辦的非營利性組織。
55, copy of 12 for me.
Go ahead. Copy.
Do you have your ID on you by chance, so I can get your information? Are you full-time over in Pickaway?
I live in Pickaway, so let's see.
74 to 105.
So I left the sheriff's office there. I'm going to. I was full-time there. I left full-time as a jail up there.
So you're not even a police officer?
Currently, I'm starting a new commission with a village up in Richland County. So.
此时的凱西開始了他的語言藝術。他以前是匹克威縣的全職警員，後來離職了。離職的時候是一名獄警，但是現在他又準備在瑞奇蘭縣的一個警局任職，但是還沒有開始任職。觀眾朋友們，你們聽明白了嗎？給你們1秒鐘時間好好想一下。好，別說你們沒想明白，就連懷特豪市的警司也是一臉懵啊。再次和凱西捋一捋。
Okay. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're not even a police officer.
Copy.
You are currently not a full-time or a part-time police officer anywhere.
Reserve.
Okay, where are you a reserve officer at?
So give me a second. I'll give you the name of the village because it got hooked up through the company here that I'm working with. So.
Okay, do you have an ID from that village?
Not with me. No.
Not with you?
No.
So you don't have an ID, you don't have a badge. What's the badge you were displaying earlier?
Sorry?
What's the badge you were displaying earlier?
What do you mean?
Do you have a badge?
Yes.
What was that badge you were displaying earlier?
That's my old Pickaway one.
So you have a Pickaway County badge, but you don't work for them?
It's a previous one from there, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You have that with you currently?
Yeah, it's a flex badge.
Can I see that, please?
Yeah.
就在警司到来之前，凯西向路人出示了皮克威县警局的警徽。在各种犹豫和困惑后，凯西最終將他的警徽遞給了警司。
From them, issue from them is previous. So
55 to 63.
拿到了凱西的警徽後，警司立馬察覺到了異常，第一時間通過電台呼叫了警力支援。
So the company's trying to get you a reserve commission.
they already got one.
They already got one.
So the guy that owns the company, he's in my unit for the guard, and then another guy that's in my unit is chief of police,
Stand by.
Sergeant Prober. And let me call John, who's the command sergeant major in my unit. He's also the
Okay, those are all military people, right?
yeah, but he's the owner of this company. He's the owner of this company. So let me call him.
That's fine.
Yes. AWP hired. So
AWP or AEP?
AWP. Area Wide Protective.
Aha, okay, them.
AWP 也就是 Area Wide Protective， 是一家涉及美国和加拿大的提供交通管控服務的大型公司。AWP 通常会通过当地的 Watchman 公司来提供人力，而凱西正受雇於 Watchman 公司。
Okay.
I assume you guys may have had problems with them the way you said that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So the village is Glenmont, Ohio, and I was trying to call the chief just now to have him vouch for it. So, hey George. Okay, so Whitehall Police is here.
很快，支援警力趕到現場。
Here. Tell me what's wrong with it.
It's plastic.
Yeah. That's what he was displaying.
哎呀，凱西提供的警徽居然是塑料的仿製品。
And he's armed and everything.
Have we taken his firearm or anything off him?
Not yet.
He is.
All right, real quick. So, this is what he was displaying. It's fake.
That's cool.
副局長看到了仿製的警徽，也是忍俊不禁呢。
Well, maybe that's
He
what
is
it is.
he is armed. He's
Okay.
fully armed, acting as a police officer. He has a vest on that says police. All right. Now he says that he worked for Pickaway County Sheriff's Office, but he no longer works for them. And I said, well, let me see that badge you were displaying. He said, well, and I said, no, let me see the badge you were just displaying when I pulled up, because he was showing it to Jeff Hart. So this is what I took off of him. I said, so who do you work for now? And he says, well, I work for a village. I said, well, let me see your ID for them and our badge. He said, well, I don't have any. I said,
For
so
who? Who does he work for?
well, he finally gave it to me because he had to call his boss, who is the owner, who they're all related from the military. They're all in the same military unit together, who is either retired or off-duty Cleveland police officer who started this.
Yeah, but my question is he a police officer?
Well, he's on the phone. He's trying to get a hold of his chief now of this village, who is the village. It's Glenmont, Ohio. But he says this Cleveland police officer, who he works for this company, is trying to get them all reserve commissions through this village. So he's currently not a police officer anywhere.
Okay, so he's not a police officer. That's
That,
good.
yeah, he hums around about that. He won't give you a direct answer, but you finally said, you are not a police officer anywhere. Well, not really. I said, you're not commissioned anywhere. So,
All right, so he's not a police officer.
no.
So, if he is not a police officer and he's working for this company,
Well, they don't know. They basically, so this area-wide protection, as soon as he said that, that's the one I dealt with before with this same exact problem. Area-wide protection hired Cleveland Watchmen, which is off-duty Cleveland and other officers through a military group. It's a group of military people that are officers. They hired them, and he came down. That's why this comes back, I guess, to the company. And it's got red and blues.
well, here's what I suggest. One of two options. I'll leave it to you. You're the boss out here. But I would say, if he's working for this company and he is not a police officer, we have two options. One, you could which he can work for a company and he can regulate
not our bad.
traffic.
I know,
Yeah.
but he worked
Look,
for them.
feel it.
He worked for Pickwick.
What's his name?
He's got Casey Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's over there. You know
Casey?
him?
Yeah, he was fired from Pickaway.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, he's displaying their badge out here.
That's a made badge. That's not our badge.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't provide those and we don't approve those.
哎呀，此时另一名警员听到凯西的名字，立即反应过来，声称凯西早就已经被匹克威县警局解雇了。而这名女警员在怀特豪警局任职前，正是匹克威县警局的警员。
There's two options.
Hi, Lieutenant. How are you?
I would say you could say, well, if you're going to regulate traffic, you have to take off anything that says police officers, and you cannot turn those lights on if they have a blue light on them. Period. Unless that law is changed, only police officers can have blue light.
Okay.
Or you would cite him for having the blue light and charge him with personating a police officer. Or instead of just advising him, you could do both of those things right now if we saw him doing all this stuff that you're saying.
Well, I'm
and I don't
going
have
to
an
see
issue
what
with that.
Pickwick County wants to do about this
And
too.
if we charge him
He's
with
in
the
panic
sun-
mode.
yeah, if we charge him with that crime and we cite him with that, and we impound that vehicle for the equipment violation, which we could also do, but we don't have to do that, then I'm pretty sure that's going to take care of this process in the future.
Yeah.
Summons him for impersonating a police officer. He's got a badge on him with a claiming to be an officer. They didn't need him hauled around, write all that up about who he is and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, if you want to, he's out here regulating. He's out here it's not impersonating. I think that's the theft offense, impersonating a police officer. Make sure, if you don't know this, Joe White, there's two different impersonators. There's one called impersonating a police officer, one called personating a police officer.
哎呀，我们看到副局长在现场直接开启了教学模式，利用现场发生的案件，耐心地对下属进行科普教育。而之前副局长便提出了2种解决方案，但是让处理的警司自行做出判断，进行定夺。
One of them, I think, maybe it's the impersonating is under the theft section, where you're doing it. I think.
Well, I'm trying to
But
get
then-
before I go that
yeah,
route.
you'd have to see which one applies. And I'm not sure.
Before I go that route, I definitely want to find out if he has a commission with Village of Glenmont,
Yeah.
then yes.
Right, but then but either way, he's not working for them right now, so that light doesn't come on, and he displays nothing that says police. And then I'm okay with that resolution too, if that's the way
Right.
you end up
But
going.
wouldn't he get a CCW charge too if he doesn't have a concealed carry, but he has a home?
Yes.
Well, he's open carrying.
Oh, he's open. It's fine.
But he's in the vehicle.
Not when I haven't seen him in the vehicle. He was out walking around talking to Jeff Hartline.
Well, when we saw him, he was just sitting in the vehicle. So if he had it on him,
No.
then it would be a CCW.
Well, it would probably be an improper transport, right?
Yeah,
because
improper
he's-
handling.
Yeah, improper handling, because he's got it openly displayed at least. But that you're right.
but
That's a
the
good
vest.
call. That you might have a violation on that of some sort.
我们看到副局长并没有摆出一份高高在上的姿态，而是和下属积极讨论案件的处理方向。有着这样一位富有亲和力，但同时又十分专业的警局领導，对整個警局的良好發展也是至關重要啊。
I can't get a hold of the chief from Richland Township, which is Glenmont.
It's Richland Township.
Yeah.
So it's a township police department,
No,
or
it's
is
the
it village?
Village in Richland Township. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a village in Richland.
But you have no ID from them,
No,
all right?
no.
And have you ever been sworn in by them?
I've talked to the chief.
No.
No,
I'm
that's
asking
only
you a
asked.
direct question. Have you been sworn in
Now,
by
this is very
them?
important you answer this correctly, because being a former police officer or someday a current police officer, you know if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail.
No, I'm not-
So I'm going to
I'm
put
not-
that right
listen,
out.
I'm not
So
trying-
if
I'm
you
not-
are telling me you are a police officer right now, is that what you're telling me?
No,
So you are not a commissioned police officer.
I spoke with the chief.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you one question. Are you a commissioned police officer through the state of Ohio?
I have an OPUDA certificate.
That's not what I'm
That's
asking.
not what we're asking you.
I'm explaining to you. I have
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of
means
Ohio with
commission.
any department?
Not currently.
直到此時，凱西仍在不斷迴避警員的問題。面對副局長的一再追問，最終凱西坦白，他目前並沒有受僱於任何一家警局。
Okay, that's the
Not that,
question.
Not
I'm
currently.
unsure. I'm unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You would have to raise your hand, swear,
Okay.
sign a form, and you would get
I've talked to the
paperwork on that.
Hello.
Talking to the chief is not enough.
WPP.
Yeah, the chief of police is here. So
So he's not commissioned with Big Lead. So that he's not going to get back.
Okay. 1 second. Would you be willing to speak to the supervisor from the company?
From
Watchman?
from Watchman?
Yes.
Is he an actual police officer?
You are an actual police officer, correct? Okay. Yes, he is.
我们看到凯西身穿标有警察字样的反光背心，腰间配有一把电击枪和一把手枪。在凯西已经承认自己冒充警察时，在场的所有其他警员竟然没有第一时间没收凯西的手枪，也没有为其戴上手铐，也是真的令人感到后怕呀。事实上，在凯西向警司出示仿制的警徽时，怀特豪市警局的警察不就应该对其采取强制措施，最大程度保障自身的安全了吗？警司和 Watchman 的负责人沟通后得知，负责人和凯西从未谋面，而是通过他人介绍，以为凯西是一名现役警察，才对其进行雇佣。
He said he's never met this guy. He says, I've never met him. He goes, I was advised through other people that he worked for the village of Glenmont and he had a commission with them. He goes, and we hired him because he lived down there. He goes, I would never have sent, he goes, this is their car. I would have never sent him 5 hours away with one of our cars if I didn't know he wasn't a police officer. He goes,
All right, well, he's getting hold of the chief of that department.
为了保险起见，另一名警员现场和凯西声称他即将任职的瑞奇兰县的格兰蒙特警局的局长连线，再次确认凯西的身份。
So we'll verify there that he's not that one and he's not that one, obviously.
And he does
So
not have a CCW.
what does, did you contact Pickway?
I did. I contact Lieutenant.
All right. What was their take on it? What did they?
He said absolutely not. He's left a while. He left before I left because he was under investigation and he was going to be dismissed. So he chose to quit before that investigation ended.
Did they get all their badges back?
Yes, that's a made one.
凯西的前同事也是非常专业和谨慎，再次联系了皮克威县警局的警督，和其核实了凯西的相关信息。警督告知，凯西早就已经离職，他的皮克威县警局的警徽屬於造假無疑。
I know, but that's what I'm saying, because when I initially asked him, he said he had a Pickaway County badge.
That one.
Well, and that's when I said, show me.
Yeah, it has to be checked off. When you leave, you have to turn in your ID.
Okay,
and
I just
your
want to
badge.
make sure.
So, yes,
I want to make sure he does
it.
not have anything else on him.
No, so he probably because he worked in the jail, he never worked the road. So when he worked in the jail, our deputies still get the deputy badges. So he probably scanned, because that looks like it's just a sticker. So he probably scanned that, had that pre-made before he left, turned in all his stuff, and then left. Which Lieutenant's requesting a copy of the report as well, because he's pretty pissed off that he's representing Pickaway County.
I understand. All right. Yeah, you guys are good then. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
This captain's supposed to call me back from Belmont or wherever.
From
Glenmont.
Glenmont.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's supposed to call me back. Just so I can verify that, I just need
Yeah.
to narrow it down. So.
If he's not, then that answers that.
So can I talk to you before you make any decisions here?
Give me one minute. We're going to verify one more thing with. All right, and then I will let you know. Yeah. If you just want to hang out by the car, that'd be great.
Well, I even told him, I was like, if you would have been upfront with us from the get-go, I was like, we would be more willing to work with you. I was like, but it took my deputy chief to get in your face for you even to say anything.
警员向凯西表示，如果你在一開始便坦白自己冒充警員的事實，那麼事情可能還有回旋的餘地。但是現在副局長也被叫到了這裡，你是自己把路給走窄了。
Hey Casey, when were you sworn in at Glenmont?
He's not.
He's not. He's never been sworn in.
So I talked to the chief. He was supposed to take care of it.
So you talked to the chief today?
Not today.
Chief Proper?
No, I was just trying to call him.
You were just trying to call him?
What?
Do you have his phone number?
Yes, of your time, uninterrupted,
Okay.
to explain exactly what.
Yeah, one
So
second.
he's saying he.
哎呀，即使当面对质，凱西仍在狡辯，說自己和格蘭蒙特警局的局長溝通過，自己即將任職成為警員。
And I found a good paying job, and I was told by the guys, like, hey, we'll take care of a commission, we'll get it taken care of, it's no big deal. And I come out here, I was told, hey, you can start, make some money. That's all I was trying to do. Please do not, I'm asking you for courtesy, man to man. Please do not ruin my career. Please, please, please.
好家伙，凱西此時竟然還提出讓警員幫忙，不要毀了他的職業生涯，真是不可思議呀！感覺凱西這是入戲過深，自己都走不出來了呀。
I think you did that kind of on your own, Casey.
Please.
All right. The Pickaway County. You knew you didn't work for Pickaway County. You displayed that badge. All right. You're out here acting in law enforcement capacity, displaying a badge that you have no right to have, or a facsimile of a badge. That's not even a real badge. You were aware of that.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not real.
Okay. So, all right, you're going to be charged.
Oh, seriously?
I'm serious, okay? Now, we're going to be nice about this, okay? And we're going to take you over, and you can take your gun belt off, and you can set it on the hood of that car, okay? And we're going to take you in. We don't have to handcuff you. This officer is going to pat you down, all right? And we'll let you out, all right, on a summons, all right? Now,
are we too far for me to?
We're
Listen,
okay.
You're completely deceptive.
Here's the problem. Here's you don't understand that right now we can charge you for improperly handling in a vehicle. I can charge you for impersonating a police officer. All right, there's tons of
What are you charging me?
Here, well, probably the impersonation of a police officer.
So the
right.
best thing to do right now is to just take off the belt.
And I'm
All right, so let's step over here and take care of that first.
Smith, right here. Right here.
All right.
Take off the belt. Then I'm going to switch.
You don't have anything else on you, do you?
No.
All right.
Just
No, don't reach in. All right, you should know the drill.
Don't interlock. Like you're praying. Okay. Like you're praying. Don't interlock.
在对凱西身份進行了幾十分鐘的核實後，警員終於是卸下了凱西佩戴的槍支，並對其進行搜身。
Can we discuss another charge at least? Like,
最終，凱西因冒充警員的指控被懷特豪市警方逮捕。
Where are the keys to this car? Where's the keys to this car?
隨後，警方對凱西駕駛的車輛進行徹底搜查。最終，警方發現尾箱中有一把上膛的 AR-15式半自動步槍、防彈的戰術背心以及匹克威縣警局的警服。
Yeah, take care. Oh my God.
Got a rifle.
I'm just throwing everything in the back.
2020年6月22日，时任狱警的凱西在休班期間的一次戶外活動中，公開向他人展示自己的警徽，並聲稱自己是匹克威縣的一名巡邏警員，然後開始自行檢查參加露營活動的人群有無飲酒行為。就在匹克威縣警局對凱西此次事件展開調查時，凱西於2020年9月21日主動辭職。事後 Watchman 公司的老闆史蒂夫表示，在向人事部核實過後，他確定 Watchman 公司從未僱傭過凱西，凱西案發時的所有說辭全部為其自行編造。最終，凱西被控冒充警員和武器管理不當2項罪名。然而，讓所有人都出乎意料的是，在法庭上，法官因證據不足，判定凱西無罪，當庭釋放。更讓人沒有想到的是，目前27歲的凱西正在俄亥俄州梅格斯縣拉特蘭警局任職，成為了一名正式的警員。當地警局在對凱西的犯罪背景做完調查，並且凱西參加過警校培訓，擁有警察執照。最終，拉特蘭警局決定聘用凱西成為一名執法人員。